Hey, it's Cody here. So I'm just coming to you guys for a new video on a little plane that I've made. I made a video on it, but I don't think I've put it up on YouTube or anything. Um, Before I show you guys the plane, I want to tell you a little bit about it and why I chose to make a plane like this. The plane I made is made out of paper plates. I wanted to make a plane that was affordable, that anybody would have the materials to use at their house. Because even though people say, oh yeah, you can go to the dollar store and get the 99 cent, foam board or whatever, I'm too lazy to go to the 99 cent store. So I figured I'd try to make something that anybody could use around their house. And what I came up with was I figured paper plates, regular paper plates, were actually really good building materials. And I drew inspiration in this plane from, if you guys have heard of nutballs. It's basically kind of like a flying circle or oval, and they have like a lot of surface area, and so I drew a little bit of inspiration from that, and then I drew a little bit of inspiration from nature. I wanted to make a plane that looked like a bird. So here's what I have. It's called the Sparrow. This is what I've got. Here's the bottom. As you can see, it's very bird-like, and as you can see, we got the guts on here. We got the guts from a Parkzone. I think this one's from an F4U Corsair that my buddy gave me. And today I actually went down to the hobby shop and I bought a P51 motor and gearbox. So this is brand new and it works really great. And I bought Foresight propellers for the Foresight, which I have found I've broken propellers and I've replaced them with this. I feel like these have the most lift. These are the best propellers. So, and this plane is only 2-channel because, I don't know, since I'm making these planes, they're only, not 2-channel, they're 3-channel. I think it would be kind of complicated for me to go out and make one of my very first planes, especially one made out of paper plates or as affordable as I was trying to make it 4-channel. So, I just left that out, and, here, let me, connect the battery. See, I got the stock battery here on bottom. You hook it up. And I did not take. These are my own plans. I didn't have like I didn't follow any type of thing. This was all for my brain. I just took a plate and I started cutting it up. And this is what I ended up with. This is actually my first prototype. I made another one after this. Here, I'll show it to you. I have it over here real quick while I'm hooking this battery up. This battery is low on juice. It has just enough juice for me to show you that all the functions work. See, this one was the Sparrow. It looks, and my second one is called, I nicknamed it the Hummingbird, because it is a lot smaller, and I colored this one like a bird. I don't know if you could see, but I took all the guts off of it. Sorry, I'm not even showing it to you on camera. This one has got some vertical stabilizers here in the front and in the back, and this one actually has some I don't know if you can see it, but I cut out the wing right here and made it go down to give it some more lift. And that was a Hummingbird, which actually didn't end up working out very well. It was really light. You could just hold the plane like this and it'd take off like a helicopter and fly away, no problem under its own power. But I feel it wasn't very controllable. It was really hard to fly. The point of making the plane is not just something that will stay in the air, but something that flies well, something that you don't need to fly in full throttle all the time, in my opinion. So, here, I got the battery connected. I got just a Spectrum DX5E with the antenna broken, so let me bind this real quick. I doubt this actually has enough batteries, let me see. But here, let's see. There's rudder. Yeah, sorry. There's rudder. And here's elevator. So, and throttle. And it cut out because the battery's dead. Here, let me hook up another battery real quick. Maybe I can demonstrate it a little better with another battery. I have 3 batteries for this thing. I've probably had about 5 or so, but you know, I've lose them or they get bashed up in landings and stuff happens. So let me just. So it has quite a bit of This one also can hover. Let me go more into detail, as since I already showed you that all the flight surfaces work. I have a couple of things written down here on my plane. If you didn't notice already, I have the flight weights. With no battery, this weighs 30.3 grams. With a battery, weighs 34.8 grams. See, and as you see, the name Sparrow and my name, Cody Boss. Property of Cody Boss. You know, just in case I ever lose it, I have lost planes. You know, flying them away. And I thought, wouldn't it be nice if somebody could find my plane and get it back to me? So here on the tail, I wrote my phone number. I don't want to put it up there for too long, and maybe you guys will call me. Actually, you know, if you guys want to call me, go ahead, shoot me. Shoot me a text if you guys want the plans for this. But yeah, this is actually my brainchild, and it actually, I don't know what you guys think of it, but it actually flies really well. It does vertical takeoff. I could take it off in my hand right here. Let me see if it'll. All these batteries are dead. These are just been sitting around from other. They have just juice left on them from previous flights, but I might be able to vertical take off from my hand just so. Maybe not. Maybe with a new battery, it would for sure take off. But I just wanted to show you guys. Let's see, I guess too. And this is the Sparrow. Sorry if I kind of got sidetracked in the video, but this is it. If you guys like it. Oh, one thing I also forgot to mention. If anybody, if you guys don't even want my plans, I just want to give you guys advice. If anybody's out there has like a broken ultra micro Parkzone and they want to make something cool out of it, weigh everything, make a plane with a scale. I mean, I don't know if you guys have a scale around, but I do for other purposes. Digital scale, turn it on, put your plane on it. I mean, you have to know how much your plane weighs if you're trying to fly it. I mean, because the stock F4U Corsair comes out of the box at 41 grams, ready to fly with battery. The T28 Trojan is, I think 38 grams, a little bit lighter. And see, as you can see on mine's 34 grams. So the plane that I built is lighter than they come stock, which is why they have the ability for vertical takeoff. And they also don't have the 4th channel on them, which reduces weight too. So. And the thing I was going to tell you about is I didn't just build this and it didn't just fly the first time. I had to fiddle with it a lot, actually. I mean, I had to mess with a lot of I had to mess with the control surfaces. I had to get the center of gravity right, which was hard. And sorry. I had to and this is the main thing. I had when I first started flying it, I had a really bad problem. My plane was real pitched forward like this. It was really I don't want to say it was tail heavy because to correct it, I didn't take weight off the tail. It had a really bad problem. It just wanted to like hover like a helicopter like this. It wanted to just I could control it. I could fly it really slow, like you would be able to fly it indoors because it wanted to fly like this. So what I did to correct that, I saw a couple videos on YouTube, and I saw this guy talking about his plane and how much his plane had had a downward pitch to the motor. So I don't know if you guys can tell The motor is pitched down, and it's also pitched opposite of the way that the motor spins. Pitched to the it's like, kind of like this, and it's to counteract it when the motor starts spinning, because the problem with the Hummingbird, which was this one that I was showing you, was it would torque spin. Like, I couldn't give it full throttle. It would just, the plane would spin. So that probably had to do something with my curved wings, and it was just, the plane was way too easy to roll. It would roll too easy because, the wings weren't really, there wasn't enough surface area. But, you live and you learn. So I have like a little plane graveyard of the fuselages of stuff that I've built. But I really like this thing, and that's why I decided to make a video on it. And this battery, when I fly it, I tape it in between these two. If you can see on here, sorry, I just keep going in. This video isn't planned or anything. I'm just making it on the spot. I've got toothpicks glued on there to stabilize the paper plate body. And these are just from cotton swabs. You guys know what cotton swabs are. You do them for your ears or clean out the whatever, whatever you guys use them for, cotton swabs. Just to, strengthen the body. That way, when you go into a maneuver, the body doesn't bend. Because I found that was happening too. You'd make a maneuver and the plane would flex and it would do something crazy and you couldn't control it and it would crash. And also, you guys may notice this on my plane. It still has a piece of the dish of the plate. You can see, if you can see, this is the top side of the plate. This is the part you'd be eating out of. So it still has this edge on it. And I took it off in the Hummingbird because I figured, oh man, I left it on there because it adds strength. The concave of it adds strength to the tail and the plate. But I thought it was hindering it. I thought it was it was pushing it down. But then after I made the Hummingbird, I realized that it needed this downforce to be able to fly level because it was getting so much lift from the wings. So that is why I went back from the Hummingbird back to this model, and why I bought new gear to set it up. So I have one video of this flying that I took on my iPhone. It's a really bad quality video. I was flying my plane with one hand, and I was trying to hold my iPhone and videotape it with the other hand. I was holding my iPhone under my chin like this. I don't know, if I had my iPhone I'd show you guys, but yeah, I'm rambling. But I hope you guys like my plane, and I hope you guys like the video. If you guys want any directions or anything, I'd be totally happy to make them. I could make a print. And the thing about this, it probably takes, you cut out all the pieces and glue, all you need is hot glue gun. Probably you can make one in about 30 to 45 minutes depending on your skill level of building stuff. And then all you really need is, these are just the same rods that I used that came on my plane. And I didn't break or mock up the rods. It's actually a really bad job. I mean, it's really janky. See, if you can see right here, like, it's just it's two rods held together with tape. But that's how I trim out. That's how it works. I can't complain. It doesn't give me any problems. And it's always adjustable. So hope you guys like my plane. My name's Cody Boss, and hope you guys like my video.